beautiful soul. I'm here with the message from your spirit guides, and first thing that I wanna open up this video with is that how grateful I feel that I am very well fed today. Like I am on my periods and I had such yummy meals and such beautiful meals, and I'm super grateful for the food. Yeah, that's what I wanted to begin the video with. And another thing that I want to, like, the message that your spirit guides were wanting me to give to you is that there is always a way. Today in the morning when I was doing my yoga, and at the end I did my savasana, and after that I was doing a little meditation, and there's this, like, spirit was just like, there is always a way, there is always a way, there is always a way, there is always a way. I was scared about, like, oh, how I'm gonna pay my rent and all that. Anxiety was there. I'm like, okay, what, there is no way that money could show up for me. There is no way I could have the money, and what I'm doing is not working, and I was feeling super anxious. I had already asked my landlord to, I've, since past 2 months I've been asking for the extension, and I was like, I don't want to extend further. I don't want to go in front of her and appear like this. Oh my god, I don't want to have the money. God, I want to. And I was like, I want to move in this world in a very, with my head held high, feeling good about myself. This situation is not making me feel good and empowered, and I was very anxious when I woke up. And when you are in that position, shame based identity can become very louder. Shame based thoughts which tell us you're not good enough, you should not go out, there is something so wrong about you, you should hide. This can, especially with different things for different people. In my, it is with the money. Okay, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have the money, oh my god, I couldn't pay my rent and all of that, you know and it's just a part of the process. We have to understand. I know I'm being vulnerable, it's because it is through our stories, that we are actually meant to teach others. Our stories has powerful lessons for us and for other people, and how we overcome challenge, that's how we lead other people. That's why I always say, share your stories. You should not, what you are, you're like, oh my god, this is so like, this is so shameful that I am going through this, or I went through this. But it is in those moments that there is your courage. That's where most people gave up and you kept continued. Okay, and there is, like, strength and bravery that you gotta share with other people. So anyway, coming back to yeah, like, do not hide. In my world, we don't hide. I'm telling you. You book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me, you comment and all of that, share yourself. Okay, when you talk to me, I want to know all the darkest part that you feel. Like, if someone knew this about me, they would never want to talk to me again. Like, no one can know. I want to know those things about you. You don't, because no shame, this is a safe space, and we can work through everything. All darkness, we alchemize it, and we alchemize it into love, into the power. Okay, and we rise through everything over here. That's what spirit is building here, and that's what I told spirit, that I want to, like, that kind of work, that kind of alchemization. And spirit trains me. And the amount of lack, that I am alchemizing in my life, oh my god, this is so big and beautiful. And I'm sure the lessons that I'm learning through this, I'll be able to teach so beautifully to so many people. Okay, anyway, going back to that. So I woke up with that anxiety. I was like, no, oh my god, I can't. I was just, like, very scared. I was like, It was like really dark. I was like, what if they throw me out, my landlord throw me out, and all of those things, all these fears were coming along. And even though I didn't want to, I showed up on my yoga mat and I was doing yoga. And there's this inner wisdom inside of you that you can access, that you can access through yoga, meditation, chanting, journaling, going out in nature and just asking for guidance, simply asking God, show me. God, I feel confused. I see no way. You lead me now. Okay? Then that inner wisdom, it comes online. That comes online for you. That's what happened when I did my meditation after yoga. It told me, amongst it, all that anxiety, it was like, there is always a way, there is always a way. I have in my prior videos also spoke about this, that you gotta move in this world with the attitude that there is always a way and I will always find a way. How will I find it? How I definitely know that you will find it is by just asking for God, like guidance, that God, show me the way. Mother Earth, show me the way. I know it can be done. Show me the way. Lead me. And that's really powerful. And you are always shown the way. When you pray, you're always shown the way. When you ask, you're always given the answers. Always when you ask, you are shown the solutions. Always, without a fail. Okay? So no, and there is always a way. Whatever the situation is, you gotta move with this attitude. There is always a way and I will find a way. That's how people achieve success. It's not like it's served to them on a platter. It's like people create success, people create miracles with the kind of attitude that they are having, with the kind of prayers and affirmations they are, affirming to themselves. And why also prayers, chanting, and your connection with God is so important, because when you are going to be doing something very different, like me, uh, coming on my own, making a choice, like, okay, I have an option to go back to my home, like back my home in my hometown, and have the comfortability of a home like my father's home, like my parents' home. I can easily live there, I can easily eat without any stress, I can, but there will not be any growth. That then I will just be stuck in the gossip of this and that, they did this relative did this. I'll be lost in it. And there is no exposure for me. Like, I'm a creative person, I need to be like me around, I have to be, my body needs to be around water, around mountains and trees, and it should, like, without any stress. Like, I wake up it's super calm, like nothing going on, like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. No, I don't, I can't. I have spent like years of my life in severe traumatic situation, and after that I need peace. And so I know I have to be away from my hometown. But even if, like, I wanted that safety, like, okay, not stressing about rent and food, so I could go back. I know I had that option, but I chose, like, no, that's not, I'm not going to choose that comfortability or that predictability, because so when I chose that unpredictability, uncomfortability, there are going to be fears and anxiety, but they are not, that doesn't mean that you're failing, that doesn't mean that you are doing anything wrong. In fact, it's just you're doing something very different, and doing something different can bring up this kind of sensation. And once you learn to, like, sit through that sensation, and this is why prayer is very important, because chanting Hanuman Chalisa, your connection with these powerful deities, they lead you through these anxious moments. Really, in the past 2 months, when I couldn't pay my rent and I had to ask my landlord for the extension, I was so scared. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I was really scared. But the way the God led me, I was like, even though this situation in the past 2 months didn't work out like how it was always working out, meaning the rent being paid, but this time it worked out in the way like my landlord giving me, showing me kindness, giving me the extension. So yeah, what was that? What was there was a message. Yeah, like your connection with God and your faith, and that will lead you in the, because it's like it's gonna happen, these fears and anxieties are gonna be like coming online for you when you are doing something very different, when you are choosing unknown. Like, oh my god, I don't know what next, what is next in this situation, you know what is gonna happen next, where am I gonna be next. When you choose unknown, it's, oh my god. In those situations God leads you, because it's very easy if for your the mind that is programmed to think like, oh my god, I'm going into the dangerous zone. But no, it's actually very excitement, it's something new. And one time when I was walking in the night and I looked at stars, and they told me that when you are feeling like this, oh my god, I don't know what's next. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god, I don't know what to do next. I feel very unsure. And the stars told me that's how you know that you are on the right path. Because you're not supposed to know. You want magic? So be okay with the unknown. Play in the unknown, laugh in the unknown. You know, it's just funny to me. For me to even go through this, I know it can be a bit anxious and all of that, but it's all really funny, okay? And it's just, it's, the deep fulfillment in itself. Like, even though you'll be feeling like, oh my god, I don't know what to do next, oh my god, it's so unknown and I feel unsure, something within you will tell you that it's the right, like there is, beneath that anxiety and unsurety, uncertainty, there will be peace, and you will know it. And that's how you will know, like, okay, yes, I'm on the right path. And and it's it's all gonna with money, with um other wounds also, how you see other people, your relationships, power dynamics. Do we want to outshine others? Do we want to put others down? It's all these beliefs, because if you are, people who are watching me, you are like, God has what God wants to make out of you. It's so beautiful, and God can only give you that position when you can use that position really wisely, not just like that. So you have to learn certain lessons. This situation, what I have been in, it's teaching me so much, so much. And I would not have wanted the positive results of anything that I am working towards. I wouldn't have wanted success, without learning these lessons now. Because these lessons that I have learned in my journey, they are pure gold. And I am like, really nothing, there will be no point of living this life had I not learned this kind of integrity, humility, the human connection, about human needs. When I was like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna get groceries, I learned the importance of, okay, there are so many other families, other people who don't have groceries, and it's very easy to get people groceries. Really, very easy. And when we live with that mindset, like, oh, we can't, so it challenges our lack mindset. And when we heal, the more we heal our lack wounds, we bring prosperity in our lives, and we bring prosperity into other people's life as well. So it just gave me purpose that I when I know, like, I'm at a position to I'm at a good place, I know I can help other people as well. And even when I was like, God, like the way spirit led me to even serve other people, when I was feeling like, oh, I don't have anything to give, God showed me how much I can give with what I have and where I am. And that's such a beautiful way to think, that switch in perception. Like, oh, my video got cut, but what I was saying was, like, even when I felt like, oh my god, I have nothing to offer to other people, and I was feeling very in lack, spirit just, I was like, I was guided me to wake up and give, genuinely. And I was like, and then there were creative ways that I could give to other people and just help somebody in my own way. And it was just like, then we start to feel prosperous and rich. Like, giving is such a powerful frequency. When you feel like, oh my god, I don't have, like, when you are in lack, giving, it will put you in such a powerful state, and immediately, like, shifts our vibration, and we start to feel prosperous. Really, when we withhold our energy, our wisdom, our anything, it just, no, it's when we share, it's just upliftment. Okay. And you, it's like, seriously, we can feel like, oh, we don't have anything to give, this and that, but God will show you how abundant you are right now. Right now. Okay, when you ask this, what can I give today, how can I give today, or you, before you go to sleep, you set an intention, like, okay, tomorrow what can I give, things like that. Service, it's really powerful. That's the energy that finds you, especially when you are feeling in lack. You really, um it's so powerful, because that found me back in 20, I think 2017 or 18 as well. This same frequency, when I was just out of my college and I was unsure. Yeah, I was in the unknown at that time. And again, when now I'm again in the unknown, same frequency was finding me about giving, and gratitude for the little things that we have. And those little things are really big things, like waking up and having clean water. We don't stop and say thank you for that. It's like, it's a pattern of getting worried and getting back into the lack. Oh my god, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this, I don't have that, I lack this, I lack that, I'm out of this and now I'm out of that. It is a pattern, and we have to break that pattern with gratitude. When we wake up, we are immediately worried about, oh my god, we don't have this, we don't have that, and la 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 la. But we just woke up from a sleep. We had clean bed sheet and blankets, and we have, like, our body, we are able to get out of our bed with our by ourselves. What a gift. We are healthy enough to get out of bed by ourselves and go pee, take a dump by ourselves. And, like, we have proper sewage facilities and all of that, clean water, you know and to be able to look. Guys, we gotta be more grateful. We gotta be more grateful. When we wake up, we gotta build that momentum of gratitude. It's so necessary. wow, I'm gonna follow definitely this. And when we do this, when I am, fall, like when I am waking up with this attitude of gratitude and sleeping with knowing like how many positive things happened for me today, suddenly I'm shown the way and the solution and the good things. And just like it's really beautiful, that gratitude builds up that, okay, I'm so abundant. Oh, I have this to offer to other people. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have this gift inside of me. Oh, I have. Gratitude is very cleansing. Okay. Book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me. Link of that is in my bio, and I am also guided to share that. If you can't be grateful for some reason, it's because you're neglecting your other emotions, your anger. Your gratitude starts to feel like a chore, and very, like, you may start to feel like like that towards it, because there is grief that you have not looked at, there is anger that you are not looking at, there is pain and abuse and shame that you are not looking at, that you have suppressed. Okay, so in book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me if you want to dive deep into all of these feelings. I like for intuitive guidance, psychic spiritual guidance, and for intuitive therapy, like see, like I have like one-on-one session over voice note, over audio and video session for intuitive therapies, and psychic guidance, spiritual guidance, and my 12 weeks of mentorship. That will be such a huge initiation for you to connect with your most magical self, confident self, and move through the fears, anxieties, grief, unworthiness, wounds that have really held you back for so long. It's time that you alchemize them and get into your power, into your purpose, into your confidence, into your powerful creative self. And yeah, it's such a powerful thing. Link of everything is in my bio, and you can also donate for my rent, food, and bills. Link of that also is in my bio. Another thing that I want to share with you is like my magic paintings. When you bring my magic paintings into your life, they act as a magnet and magnetize powerful shifts, high vibrational shifts into your life. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother Earth, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for leading my way. The power of this painting is such that when you keep it around or you bring it in your life, you will witness yourself moving in this world very bravely, confidently, unapologetically, and like you will be becoming so vulnerable and confident and brave, like you will be going towards the love, the life, the joy, the career, the money that God and Mother Earth wants you to have. You can feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, worthy enough, capable enough, I lack this and that, I can't do this. You can have all these fearful, shame based, unworthiness, wounds kind of beliefs about yourself, but the way Mother Earth and God sees you in your full power, and you will witness yourself coming in that power, like you will start to move in this world as that powerful self of you, or God and Mother Earth has created you to be. Okay, so link of that is in my bio. Fridge magnets of this painting are available. Another thing that I have for you is my customized magic painting, wherein you will hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting for you that will bring high vibrational, sacred, extraordinary magic into your life, success, and good health, harmony, peaceful, these kind of positive energies into your life. And I'm super excited for this kind of collaboration between us and energy exchange between us, because all of my containers, my one-on-one sessions, my 12 weeks of mentorship, my magic paintings, and my customized magic paintings, all of them are very sacred, super powerful, super beautiful, and link of everything is in my bio. I will see you in another video. Let me know how this video helped you. I hope it made you feel seen. You know, some most of the time I'm giving like spiritual messages, intuitive messages, and like wisdom, like really powerful. But this time I shared my own story, because in my journey I have seen when people have shared their own journey, you know, just in that moment it had made me feel seen a lot. So I wanted to give the words some, you know, like if you are struggling and going through that phase and feeling shame, like okay, I'm going through this, I can't talk about this to anybody, I should hide and all of that, because I felt that way. I felt like because I'm going through this financial thing, I cannot like share it with anybody, it's I should hide and all of that. But no, no, that was just like I was not seeing it very clearly. It wasn't true. We should never hide. There's always a solution for everything, and we can talk about everything. You can talk everything, like about everything with me. Everything, okay? No dark. I have immense power to hold the darkness and alchemize it, okay? So, and when you share yourself with me, I don't like, I see you beyond your darkness, okay? I see you beyond that, and that's not your identity. That whatever shame and your darkness is trying to convince you, that is not your real self. That is not your real self. That is not your true identity. Your true identity is that you're a child of God, you're a child of Mother Earth, very pure, very innocent, your heart. And even if you feel like you have made some mistakes, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Return to the innocence that is there in your heart. It is there. It is there. Regardless of what you feel like, oh, I've made this mistake and all of that. No, it is there. I know you can feel it. I feel it. I feel you right now. Very innocent, very pure, very sacred, and very loving.